Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel, I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to get out of debt and simplify our financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Well, hello everyone and happy Monday. I am so glad that you are here with me today and I hope that you had a fantastic weekend. First weekend of fall. Did you do anything pumpkin-y or like leafy?
I'm growing a pumpkin.
We are growing a pumpkin. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay.
Inadvertently.
It is what they call in the gardening and homesteading world a volunteer plant. So this is what happened. Last year, as you do, I had pretty decorative pumpkins. Are you seriously still clicking your mouse?
This is going to be a problem, isn't it?
It is going to be a problem. I'm trying to tell a story for the people and you're clicking.
Talk about the people now.
The people now. So anyway, before I was really interrupted, I had, decorative pumpkins on my front porch. And at the end of the season, I always crack them open. I say always. I crack them open and I threw them over our back fence because behind our house was just like a big field and green space. And so I threw them over our fence for the deer because we have lots of those and coyote and all the rest of it. Except for, I guess, a seed made its way out and into my front garden because it germinated, and starting in the middle of the summer, a pumpkin started growing, and this thing is massive now and it's like creeping into our actual front yard. But we're really excited about it because, it's blooming in like several different places and we can see like little pumpkins growing and it's just so sweet. So I didn't pull it out. I didn't have the heart to pull it out, and it's like its own. It reminds me of actually Cinderella during the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo song when the pumpkin just takes over. Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like in our front yard. Anyway, how did that happen?
How did what happen?
That story.
Pumpkin.
Oh, I said, I hope you did something pumpkin-y.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, today we are here with another cash stuffing, and we're going to be stuffing $976 today. I hope the number bothers you a little bit less than last week's, but probably not. But again, I just add up the numbers. I don't try to make it an even number. So here we go. 976. Is that what I said?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh, these 100s. 4, 5, 6. 57, 20, 40, 60, 88, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. So $976. Do you guys have a volunteer pumpkin growing in your front garden? My mom was like, you need to take it out. It's going to choke out your other things. Because I have like a peony in my front garden that I'm really excited about, and some gardenia. But I just couldn't bear to pull the little guy out. There's like something inside of me that's like, it's a living creature, even though it's, really not. Kind of. But not really. It's not a creature. It's a plant. Anyways, we're not going to get into that conversation here on The Simple Budget. I have to move my cash forward because I need room in the back for rollover and things. So first up, we are going to go ahead and pop into my wallet, which is bursting with receipts, literally bursting. And my teller slip. My teller slips, which are either available via digital download in my shop or a cute little Post-it pad, which I just think is so fun.
Word.
Thank you, my hype man. Otherwise, these receipts I scan into Fetch and Receipt Hog. They are cashback apps that you can download on your phone, and you take pictures of your paper receipts, and they accumulate points, and those points can be traded in for gift cards or cash. It just depends on the app that you're using. If you use my referral code for these apps, I will get bonus points, but you will too. And all of that information is linked below in my description bar. If you watched my weekly check-in, you will see that I had $1 single left over in grocery, which I am going to be putting in the dollar savings challenge.
Sigh.
Much to his chagrin. You know, speaking of your sigh,
Yes.
everyone had some commentary about your sigh last week and how you basically got roped into rolling this change with me for a Q&A.
They don't know.
They don't know. We have a little bit of change that we're going to be adding to the coin jar this week. Actually, that's a decent amount. That is a decent amount of change that we're adding to the coin jar that you're going to help me count for the people.
In that 4-hour Q&A that I saw somebody talk about.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that is coming along nicely. I'm going to go ahead and go into my budget planner here and pull out my cash stuffing plan for the week. I'm just knocking stuff all over the place here. My budget planner is available in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I have a digital version of this, and then I have a printable version. And I use the printable version. I do plan on using the digital version on my channel here and there so that you guys can kind of see how it's meant to be used. But, you know, I am a paper girly at heart, and so we still use paper around these parts. So this is my cash breakdown. In my, in my monthly budget planner, I have it basically, if you download it, it's $5, and it's all the sheets that you will need for 1 month of budgeting. And so I have paycheck plans, I have a monthly budget overview, a funding plan, and I use the cash breakdown to plan how I pull my cash from the bank. And then I do the cash stuffing plan, which is essentially the same thing because you have the category and the amount, but then I have the balance here so that you can update your balance after you cash stuff. And this is also part of the digital download as well. Oh, here we go. This is my little Post-it pad. This is the one that I actually use, so I keep it in with my budget planner. And this binder is from Jumping Fox Design, which is a small business based out of California. And I just really like that linen, like gray linen tweed look of that binder. I'm trying to get the plant back to what it was, but maybe a lost cause at this point. Let me move my cash tray back over. Here we go. Let's pop into high priority sinking funds.
Here we go.
And if you missed my weekly check-in, I did finally update these envelopes. This is a new design that I included in my shop with a bold print on the bottom right-hand side. I have 4 different fonts is. English is really difficult today. 4 different font options available for you guys, and I really liked this one the best. And so I made it my new high priority sinking funds envelope design. I'm grabbing my pen here so that I can update my balances. How did I do this last time? I'm right-handed, so why am I putting this on the left-hand side as if I am left-handed?
No clue.
Silly Veda. Okay, so first up is groceries. Groceries is getting $4.25. Oh, shoot. You know, my cash breakdown's on the other side.
That's good.
Yeah, here we go. So how did I do this? Ready? It's getting $4.25. 1, 2, 300 in 100s, and then 50, 400, 20, and 5. And that's what it's got for the week of groceries ahead. We're not discussing the grocery budget on this particular video. Mm-hmm. I've addressed it in past budget with me's in case you're wondering why we spend so much money on groceries. Next up is taxes. Oh, I guess this is going to be a little wonky. All right. So, it's $4.25. Not that I really needed to. Are you all going to do this? My pen? Okay, there we go. $4.25. And here we go. Taxes is up next. Oh, is it being skipped this week? It is.
Yay.
It is indeed. I know. So excited. Finally. I'm sticking one to the government. I'm not actually, but I like to pretend sometimes. It's fun to live in a fantasy land. But in case you're new here, my husband likes to update the balance in each envelope in his spreadsheet. Mm-hmm. He is now being lovingly referred to, in addition to being Mr. Simple on my channel, which is hilarious. Don't make faces at me.
I'm not.
He is the balance master.
That's right. That's right.
So now in taxes, we have 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 154 in taxes. Not now in, still in, because we didn't stuff it today. We were just interrupted by a child. Yeah, I'm thinking actually of condensing my tax envelopes. Just making one tax envelope because it seems silly actually to have two, which you said to begin with and I argued with, and now here we find ourselves, you being right, me being wrong.
Don't argue with the balance master.
Just another day ending in Y. Another interruption. Okay, so next up is medical. I need to find a way, because this is my cheat sheet and my... Oh, is medical? Oh no, it's not being skipped. Okay, medical is getting $10 this week. And now in medical, we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, and 97. Oh, that makes me so sad.
Did you count grocery?
425.
Give it another count.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what did I just say? 97 in medical? I think that's what I said. Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out. Car expenses. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to keep peeking. Sorry if this is annoying to you guys. Car expenses getting $10 this week. I didn't pull the cash out. It's like I'm new. Oh my goodness. All right, and now car expenses has 100, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 224, because no, my husband still has not made the appointment for our oil change.
I work like 55 hours this week.
I know. 224. All right. Home maintenance is up now. Why didn't I just look? Home maintenance is getting $10 this week also. Got a lot of tenors. And now home maintenance has 50, 60, 70, and 80. Let me just see what's next. Oh, household. Oh, how did I do this? 80. I gotta flip, guys. I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm gonna move this. I'm executive decisioning this away because I'm not gonna update it with you guys and keep bouncing back and forth. It's driving me nuts. I'm sure it's driving you crazy too. Household is up next. It's getting $15. And I just did a 10 and a 5 because I knew I had lots of ones in here. All right, so now in household, we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So 30 in household. Look at that. I need these soft bills to go away because they don't make putting your cash in your envelope very streamlined. Toiletries, poor sads. Toiletries is getting $10 this week. And I just did a 5 and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's just got $10. All right. Next up is clothes. Clothes is... Oh, I was like, I know it's being stuffed. It's getting $30 this week, and I just was normal. A 20 and a 10. And now in clothes, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35, 36, and 37. So 137 in clothes. Are you showing 138?
Yes.
Okay. So I took $1 and I moved it over to toiletries to cover because we only had 10 in toiletries. So I took $1 so that we could pay 11 back to the bank from last week. And if you had watched my last video, you would know that
Did you
What?
miss the part about me
What?
working 55 hours this week?
I got him. That was an undeniable own.
And not, and not having time to watch your videos? I'm sorry.
Devastated. Finance coach is up next. And this is actually fully funded for now at $60, but it's not due until November 1st. But we're stuffing at $5 this week. And so that will be the first stuffing for next year's payment. And it's got 55.65. So that's good. Look at us.
Yeah, it is.
We are a month ahead in
We're
finance coach.
A month ahead.
At least we make each other laugh. Okay, HOA is up next, and it's getting $10 this week. Did I do anything weird? No, just a 10. And so now in HOA, we have 110 and 120.
I will say this for our HOA.
Ugh.
They don't do nothing or anything, if you will. But they did set up the goats.
They set up the goats. Okay, guys. Okay, it's story time. I'm sorry if you don't like story times. Like, 2 weeks ago, I was headed out to work and I opened up my garage. And when it's opened, a quarter or a third of the way, I saw the bottom half of a body in my driveway. I mean, I saw from the legs down because that's all I could see because my garage door was covering the rest of her. And I panicked because I was like, oh my gosh, she's here to murder me. Clearly, obviously, as everyone is as they approach your house in the middle of the week. And she was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I was just coming to bring this pamphlet up to your house. Apparently, our city hired this company who owns goats and sheep. And they will come clear out, I guess, areas of intense brush and things using goats and sheep. Instead of just having a guy come out and mow it down, they have the goats and sheep come out and chew it away, I guess, the brush. And so we had this really intense brush area in between two streets, I guess. And so this company came out, they electric fenced off the area, and they have had the goats and sheep there for 3 or 4 days at this point, eating away all of this brush. It is the coolest thing. So, and actually it wasn't our HOA, it was the city.
Oh.
So,
well, that
once again,
this whole story.
Right. Once again, the HOA has been proven useless. However, it was still a fun thing. I was like, this is the coolest thing. I've never even heard of this before. This is so cool. And so I'm telling you about it because maybe you'll think it's cool too. Because I was nerding out over it. Next up is union dues. It's getting $10. And what did we say about this one? The due date on this one or the amount?
Man, I don't know. Mid-October.
Mid-October. And $200?
180, I think.
Oh, okay. So we have...
Right, it's mid-October, so we've got to fund it.
At the beginning of
at
October.
The beginning of next month.
Right. Okay. And so now we have 120, 35, and 140. Yeah, and actually we need to fund it, what we need to fund it to pay for it next month and for next year, technically. If that makes sense.
Sure. Not really, but we'll discuss it.
Okay. And we have $1,000 in our emergency fund and our high yield savings account. One day we're going to build that up. Today is not that day. We still have some work to do. Next up is our low priority sinking funds. These dashboards are available in my shop, by the way. Dine out, poor sad dine out is being skipped for the rest of the month. And then some. I still have not remade my envelopes in here. This style is not even available in my shop anymore, but I don't always have time to make myself envelopes because I'm making envelopes for people who buy from me. So
that's right.
Work meals, I think, is being stuffed this week. So why am I not seeing it on my little sheet here? I just threw it. I guess it's not. And it's empty. So poor little work meals. I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter playing in the background. She's just a very verbal child. Haircuts is up next, and it's getting $20 this week.
Oh, so we skipped work food?
Yeah,
And it's broke, right?
it's broke. Just broke. Yeah, haircuts got 20. And so now in haircuts, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 134 in haircuts.
Yeah, at least haircuts isn't broke.
I know. Home decor is, I think, being skipped this week. Yes, it is. And it is also broke. Dates, however, is being stuffed $20. So that's nice. So now in dates, we have 50, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 88. 88 in dates.
Yeah,
That's nerdy.
a little bit.
Just a touch. My poor husband, is being skipped this week
Oh, man.
because he was $10 over last week.
I'm broke, too.
Well, not really. I should have. So I had this discussion in my last weekly check-in, but just in case you missed it, the long and short of it is, for Christmas last year, I bought him a massage, and he finally went in September, almost a year later, to get his massage. And I didn't build in the price of tip into his gift, which I absolutely should have. And he very kindly pulled from his own spending money to pay for this person's tip. But I said in my most recent weekly check-in, next time I do something like this, like a gift where I'm using the services of another person, I'm going to build the cost of their tip into the gift as well, because I just personally, I would feel better doing something like that. So
How much do I have in there?
$1,
Yeah, I do.
a single dollar. And actually Crystal said to take the $1 and put it in the dollar savings challenge. Crystal does like to troll you though.
I don't know her personally, so I'll reserve my comments.
Chris, she's lovely. Hers, this is my spending money. It's getting $25 this week. 25. And now in my spending, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 135.
135 even.
That's for true. 135 even. Pretty hair. I get my hair cut tomorrow. Bless it. Pretty hair is getting $8 this
What
week.
time?
I'm sorry, not actual tomorrow, YouTube tomorrow.
Oh, shoot. That's right.
Oh goodness. For reference, we actually film these cash stuffings every Friday. So you guys watch them on the following Monday. We film them on Friday. Yeah. So my haircut is on Tuesday. You're watching this on Monday. So YouTube tomorrow.
And if you've seen Spaceballs, if you're old, there's that great scene where Lord Helmet is talking to the guy and they're watching a video of what will happen. And he goes, "When will then be now?" And the guy goes, "Soon." And
There you go. So for, what was it, Spaceballs?
Spaceballs. It's an old Mel Brooks movie.
I don't know about the things. So now in pretty hair, we have 50, 75, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 110 for my haircut. And I am having that feminine urge to chop off all my hair. I swear this is like a thing that I go through like once every 2 years. For reference, my hair is probably at this point nearly down to my hind parts.
It's not quite that long.
It's not quite that long, but it's very long. It's definitely longer than like mid back. It's low back. And I do love long hair, and it's actually pretty low maintenance for me. But, you know, every now and then I'm just like, oh, what would I look like with a bob or like a lob or even just like mid-length hair? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm like thinking about it. I'm going to see what my hairdresser says, because she's really good at her job. So maybe she'll look at me and be like, no, maybe you shouldn't. Or maybe she'll say, maybe we should. I don't know. Anyways, stay tuned. A lash lift is up next. It's getting $2, and my lash lift is holding up swimmingly. I'm so happy I bought that at home lash lift kit, because it really did like make all the difference for me. So I got the best lift out of it, and I did it myself.
Yeah.
So anyways, in lash lift now I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, these ones. Oh my goodness. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 16 in my lash lift. All right. Family fun. Poor sad little family fun is being stuffed at $10 this week. Oops. Let me pull out those ones. And now it has 10, 11, 12, and 13. So 13 in family fun. And miscellaneous is being skipped. House project is getting 115 this week. We're sure going to be running this money to the bank at the end of the month. I'm going to have to do like another bill condensing, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
sure
may
you
as
will.
well. Yeah, because I'm going to have to take money to the bank. Like Christmas and this. Christmas and house project, I think, is going to need to go to the bank. Anyways, now in house project, we have 500 in the bank, 6, 7, 8, 950, 1,000. Wow. 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 96, 97, and 98.
Yep.
So we have $1,098. We're $2 away from our gutters.
I know.
How did that happen?
Through saving and whatnot.
What's that?
Budgeting.
Budgeting, nerd.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Just that much closer to my screen doors. Guys, I really didn't think that I would be excited about gutters and screen doors and like trim. There, like trim is like a way down the line, like trimming out. We have like some really open doorways in our house because it's a kind of open concept floor plan. But I just want to trim out the doorways, like case them out so that they look really nice and stuff. So that's like further down the line. We have some much higher priority things like gutters. Screen doors aren't really high priority, but they're just nice priority. Because we actually have something that's higher priority than screen doors, but it's going to take us much longer than anything we've saved for to this point for a house project to save for it. So we were like, let's just bump up screen doors and get those, and then we'll save for the next high priority house project. So anyways, that was very long and rambly, but that's the end of low priority sinking funds. And then last up is our holiday sinking funds. Gifts is up first. It's getting $10 this week. Oh, I'm just like, don't grab the money. That's fun. Love that for me. Now in gifts we have, goodness, I'm like losing myself here. In gifts we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 61, and 2. So 62 in gifts. And it's actually going to be getting a little bump from my Etsy and YouTube paychecks, which the cash stuffing is going to be coming up on Wednesday of this week for. So that's fun. I always like doing that because it's like my own video where I can specifically say thank you to you guys for supporting me and my channel and my shop and all that kind of fun stuff. So anyways, Partay is being skipped, but the balance master, we all know, is going to want to balance.
Got that right.
55, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74.
That's correct.
74. So we are just saving for my son's little birthday party, which is the beginning of October, which will be fun. Valentine's Day is getting $5 this week. And it almost is never stuffed, so savor this moment, y'all. Valentine's Day has 20, 45, 46, and 47. And yes, I still want to take those $2 and put them into the dollar savings challenge, right. But I am resisting for now. Easter is being skipped. Can't believe I'm doing this. 20, 35, 41, and 2. So 42
Nice.
in Easter. Vacation. Back to school is getting $10. And now in back to school, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. I feel like she's like extra loud today.
She kind of is.
Halloween is being skipped, but because the balance is no longer 160 because we spent from it last week, I'll give it a count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. And this was the envelope of great controversy that threw my count off. For some reason, I thought we spent 55. We actually spent 65. So that's where the $10 was missing at the end of my video,
Ew.
which my husband doesn't know because he didn't watch it. Whatever, it's fine.
Say we have 95 in there.
We do.
And 70 in back to school.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe.
Can you double check that?
Oh, my
I'm sorry. I was doing other math over here.
Well, pay attention.
Sometimes math has to math. You know what I'm saying? The people know.
60, 70 and back to school.
Yeah, good.
Oh my goodness. That one lady who doesn't like when I film near you is probably super irritated right
I know.
now.
She's
If she
like
hasn't
that.
stopped watching my channel.
She clicked off a while ago.
Right? Thanksgiving is being skipped, but it's got 150, 60, 70, and 175. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. So excited. We had another interruption.
Number 3 or 4.
Number 3 or 4. Christmas is getting $200 today. We don't usually stuff it this much in a month, but because this is a magic month, meaning we get an extra pay this month than we usually do, we decided to earmark a lot of that money for Christmas since we haven't been cash stuffing for a whole year. And that's a really helpful tip. If you are new to cash stuffing and you are wondering how you are going to build up your balances before an event happens, take advantage of those magic months if you have them. Every rebate or refund or whatever you get, take that money and finagle it into your budget in that way so that you can build up those balances so that you stop putting things on your credit card. But this has been the most helpful tool for us, is taking advantage of magic months and being able to use those funds to build up envelopes that have a gold end date in mind that we are worried that we are not going to reach. And Magic Month has been able to do that for us, for Christmas especially. So anyways, we have 1,500 in the bank, and then 16, 17, 18, 50, 19, 20, 40, 65. So 1965 total. Is that what you're showing? Are you showing that too?
Yeah. I mean, I only just keep records for cash on hand.
Right.
So, yes.
Anyway, these placeholders are available at my shop, although these are outdated. I changed my size and I changed the design of this one. I'll just go ahead and pop a picture up on the screen for you because, frankly, digging through my stash of placeholders... Oh, wait, I might be able to. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Digging through my stash of placeholders is not an ideal situation right now, so... but I updated them and I actually really, really love them. So check them out. I have them available for digital download and as a physical product. So last up for our cash stuffing today is the zoo. It's getting $16. And now in the zoo, we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, and 12. So 112 in the zoo. This one is due, it's like 191 or 192 because taxes are weird, annually. And this is gonna be due in February, so that's what we're saving for that. The pool is being skipped, but we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, and 16. And this is another, it's like 375 and it's due by June 1st. So that's what we're saving for that. And then I'm taking my one single little dollar bill.
Taking your ones and going home?
Taking my ones and going home. We do not count this. We like to be surprised at the end of it whenever we do count it up, which is always fun. And I actually am thinking that we are going to put this toward dates again because we haven't really been saving for dates. And for those of you who don't know, we are in the midst of aggressively paying down debt. I'll leave my debt confession linked for you guys. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to leave my debt playlist linked for you guys because we have a Q1 and a Q2 update up there as well. And one of the things that we do whenever we pay something off is to go out on a date together. And so another payoff is in the offing. And so we want to make sure that we beef up our debt. No, not debt. What? We're not beefing up our debt. We're beefing up our dates category. And so I think that's what we're going to do with this one. because we don't really throw a lot of money at debt. Geez.
You're right.
No, we don't throw a lot of money at dates every single month. And so if we can supplement, however we can supplement it, we're gonna. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Love, love, love it if you joined us here. Leave me a comment down below. I love reading you guys' comments. I am still trying to catch up on all the backlog from the past like week and a half or so, because I've just been working more hours than I usually do because my boss is in Germany right now, the stinker. So I'm covering a lot of her shifts and just working more hours than I usually do. So I don't have as much time to catch up on comments, but usually I like to reply to each and every one of you. So I love seeing you there. And then I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday because we have my Etsy and YouTube paychecks for the month of September to stuff here. And so I hope that you guys have a great rest of your Monday and a fantastic Tuesday. And I'll see you Wednesday. Bye, everyone.